lackluster in morning.
Yeah.
Now we are back in green. Nifty up around 80 points.
Exactly.
And it is continuing the way it is raining outside. And the green shade continues in markets.
Heavy rains in Bombay.
Yes.
But then, you remember even yesterday's session, the second half was literally sideways. It was very different from the way it opened yesterday, and a similar trend at least we can see in the market now, especially if we talk about, or if we compare broader indices as compared to major indices. Broader indices, mid cap and small caps have really gone up beyond 0.5% now. So yeah, they are leading the pack out here, and as Ankur also mentioned, the major indices are seeing a range-bound movement. Talking about Sensex, almost 300 points up right now. 81,582 is the level. But look at the advanced decline ratio. I mean, that's pretty stable since morning. 1747 advances and 912 declines is what we are seeing right now on the market as well. So overall, if we look at it, the buying interest strengthened in terms of sector-specific action. Auto, oil and gas, media and energy counters are the one which are leading the sectorial rally or the trend. So overall, broader mid-cap and small-cap have edged higher. Top trades of the day, if we have to look at really, then definitely is going to be Reliance Industries, where share rise over 2% after Jio scraps 1 GB a day plan. The entire telecom pack is in focus because of that. We are looking at Vedanta. Idea shares jump almost 2% because of this news, and also, it exploring non-banking funding for capex continuity. Vedanta is in focus, 2% ahead of Broadmeat to consider second interim dividend, and a lot of other counters. You can also look at Tata Motors because the entire auto pack is in focus today. Tata Motors still the top gainer as far as Nifty is concerned, and then we can look at Bajaj Auto, Hero Moto also following the same lead, almost 2.5% to 2% up in the trade today. Reliance is up 2%. Adani Enterprises close to 2% again in the trade today. Bharti Airtel is also looking at the impact of the Jio news, and we can see it almost close to 2% up. As far as laggards are concerned, we are looking at some pressure on metal counters and defense, especially defense. Since morning, we've been seeing a very range-bound, low territory movement, and it's reflecting on these stock-specific movement as well. We can look at BEL and BDL, down almost 1.5%. Apart from that, look at Hindalco, even Power Grid for that matter today, almost down 1% in the trade today. So yes, Ankur, we can see that the steam is definitely missing as compared to yesterday. But then, as you rightly mentioned, that let's hope that the day gets better by the closing of the markets today.
Yes. So to discuss how the markets will perform now, are we going to hit once again 25,000 mark today? Is it going to happen today or later? Let's connect with Rajesh Palviya, who is joining us on this on the analysis of market. Rajesh, my first question to you is: are we going to touch 25,000 mark today only?
Yeah, good afternoon. So, yeah, definitely. So, looking at the broader market action and the kind of sentiment which we have seen, sentiment booster was there in the previous day. And I think the way Nifty is comfortably holding about 24,800, 850 zone. So, I think, yes, definitely we are going to touch 25,000 level also. And we may see, this rally can extend beyond that level also, as the put-based concentration is now shifting higher. And now call writers are, slightly shifting their position from 25,000 to 25,200, 25,300 strikes. So it clearly shows that, some short covering action is taking place in this market. And the kind of rally which we are witnessing in mid cap, small cap, as well as some of the sectors like automobile, oil and gas, telecom, and consumption related sectors. So I think this clearly shows that, the announcement which was made by the Prime Minister in the last week is clearly giving some sentiment booster to the market. And I think we may see Nifty to cross 25,000 soon, maybe today or maybe in next couple of days.
So, Rajesh, we can say that I think yesterday's high was 25,022, and it's very important for the market to go beyond 25,100 to keep that momentum up, beyond 25,000. Having said that, what's going to be your picks for the day now?
So, two stock ideas. One is from the automobile space, a very strong buying action in the previous day, and most of the automobile stocks have managed to give breakout on the near term as well as on the short term charts. Looking at the breakout, we are bullish on Mahindra and Mahindra. The way stock is making higher top, higher bottom formation, stock is moving in up-sloping channel on the daily chart. Stock almost hovering near to its all-time high trajectory. A very strong breakout on the weekly as well as on the monthly chart. So we believe that Mahindra and Mahindra can extend its gain. Possible target towards 34.80 we may see in the near-term perspective. So one can buy and accumulate with stop loss of 33.45. Another stock that we like is Avenue Supermart. The ticker is DMart. Here also we have witnessed, after a consolidation of almost 8-week, stock managed to give breakout on the weekly as well as on the daily chart. Stock is comfortably holding about to all its near-term, short-term moving averages. There is a long built-up on the derivative data also. So we believe that, this stock can also continue furthermore upside 47.30 where we are projecting target. One can buy with stop loss of 4590.
All right, Rajesh, thank you so much for joining in with those stock recommendations. With this, it's time to switch to